The idea that Nethergames could become a featured server has been thrown around more than just once in the last couple months. And you might be wondering, is there actually any possibility that it could become featured? Since Nethergames is basically the biggest server, public one at least, that is not featured yet, I think, along with one other server, you might ask the question, will Nethergames be the next featured server if there's going to be a next one this year? And while taking that into consideration, it begs the question, could it become the next featured server? It already has more players than Mineville and Galaxite at some points, so becoming a featured server could be no problem for them. They've also changed their maps, and they're also releasing more and more new game modes. But if you go to Minecraft's website, where they have a page for describing what the server experience will be like, there's a whole section about the server having chat filters and being safe for all ages, and I think that's where Nethergames has a chance to not get partnered with Minecraft, because the community is fairly toxic. I mean, Nethergames does have an extensive word filter, but still it is pretty easy to bypass it, and I think that exactly that is keeping Minecraft from making Nethergames a featured server, because it obviously has a size, it has a capacity, it does crash a lot, which also might be holding Minecraft from the decision, and it also has a ton of mini games though, which, I mean, having a ton of mini games, having the capacity yet crashing sometimes, also having an extensive world filter, and also having a pretty active community, that all means that it could become verified. But I think server crashing and also the toxic community could be stopping it from becoming a featured server. And I've also said this to friends a lot. The whole idea of Nethergames is to just rip off of Hypixel's game modes. So the bridge is basically a copy. It has the same exact kit, same exact functions and features. Same with Skywars, same with Bed Wars, and same with Duels. And it just begs the question, will that keep Minecraft from partnering with Nethergames? If they just change all their game modes, they're gonna lose all of their player base, and that'll just ruin their chances of becoming featured. But if they keep them, Minecraft might not like that, because they're obviously making money off of game modes, or like exact ripoffs off of the game modes from Java, more specifically from Hypixel. And also on top of that, they have a shop where you can buy lots and lots of ranks. So if they would become featured, I imagine they will have to make their shop be on the marketplace, such as Cubecraft and Hive, and I don't know what other servers all have marketplace content, but they have a dedicated website for their store, and they get basically 100% of their income. If they would go to the marketplace, they might have to increase the price for some items, and then they might have to go ahead and also remove some stuff. Like, I don't know how Titan would work if it had to be moved to the marketplace because they're featured, because it can be bought for a month, for a year. I don't exactly know what all the other options are, but you can't buy it permanently. I don't know how exactly they're going to implement that in the marketplace. And that's basically the only way that they can make money, besides possibly Minecraft paying them money, which I actually don't think is true. Some people have said it is, but I think the whole deal with being featured is that basically Xbox players and PlayStation players can play on your server too, which could do as much as double or triple your players, which could also mean more people buy ranks, which could also mean you make more money. So it might be just that when you get partnered, you just get featured, and Minecraft doesn't actually pay you any money. If you also go to the featured servers FAQ, it also again has one question where it says, are servers safe to play, and where again it repeats the whole thing that featured servers have chat filters and stuff. Again, Nethergames has an extensive chat filter, which makes it perfect for multiplayer, but still the fact that it's only PC and mobiles makes it a very toxic environment to be in. Especially when people bypass it, and it obviously says that you can report those players, but the problem is that most of the time, because you can't actually report the players. So I think also that's a reason why Minecraft is just holding back on it. Like Cubecraft It's taking Cubecraft a long time to add the nicking perm. I think it's coming soon now. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know if Hive has one. Pretty sure Hive doesn't, but I don't play it much, so you guys can correct me on that if I'm incorrect. And since Nethergames has one that you can easily access with either YouTube rank or Titan rank, which doesn't cost that much per month, a hacker can just go ahead and maybe hack on that account and nobody can report him because he's using a nick. Or somebody that's also bypassing the world filter. If he's nicked, you just can't report him because it doesn't show up on the reporting tab. But yeah, I was about it on what I think Nethergames hopes to become a featured server. As you guys have probably noticed, as of right now, the US region is also closed down, which just goes to show that Nethergames does have a lot of server issues, and I hope that they do fix them, because it is really annoying if like once a week or once every 2 weeks like the server just doesn't work for like 2 days and you just can't play it. Like, I've just been playing Hive the entire time. That's why you see Hive footage as the background. It's not as competitive, but it's whatever. It's still fun to play on, and that's all I care about. It's just having fun while playing it. So until they fix their servers crashing the entire time, I can't give it a definitive answer on whether or not they might become featured. As of right now, they won't become featured, just because they just don't have the capacity with all the servers crashing. Like, they barely get over 1,000 players if servers crash the entire times. When they do go over 1,000, they will go up to 2,000 maybe. So it's when you see the server at 2,000, that's when you can be sure that they might become featured. But when it's like days like these where just the server's just down for hours and hours and the US region's not opening back up and all the proxies are just down, it's just like, no, you're not gonna get featured like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go smash subscribe and see you tomorrow. Bye.